They told you that you could be anything, that inside you lived an infinite potential just waiting to be unlocked, that you are not enough yet, but with enough effort, with enough discipline, with the right habits, the right mindset, the right beliefs, one day you will be. So you started running toward that imagined version of yourself, the confident one, the clear one, the healed one, the one who finally gets it right. And you've been running ever since. But here's the part they never say. The pursuit of potential can become a prison, because it convinces you that where you are is never enough, that who you are is just a stepping stone, that your value is always tied to what comes next. So even when you grow, even when you win, even when you finally hit a goal, it's not satisfying, because your mind's been trained to keep chasing. One more upgrade, one more breakthrough, one more version of you. But what if this obsession with becoming is just another way of rejecting yourself? What if potential is just a prettier word for shame? You weren't born needing to become someone. You were already someone. You were already enough. The need to change was taught. The pressure to evolve was handed down like a burden disguised as a gift. It's clever, really. Society dangles this golden idea of growth in front of you, while profiting off your constant dissatisfaction. The wellness industry, the hustle culture, the self-help economy, all of them built on one subtle message. You are not okay, but you could be, if you just try harder, and you believed it. So you started optimizing your every breath, scheduling your peace, measuring your joy, tracking your purpose, until even rest became something to achieve. And here you are now, exhausted from trying to be a better version of someone you never chose to be. The mind whispers, keep going, but your body says, stop. So ask yourself, what if this isn't evolution? What if this is exile? Exile from the simplicity of being, from the beauty of enough, from the quiet truth that maybe you don't need to become anything to be worthy of being here. Let that question live in you. Don't answer it. Just notice how badly your mind wants to. From the moment you were old enough to understand words, something was placed on your shoulders. Expectations, not just from society, not just from school or work or culture, but from the people closest to you, the ones who said they loved you, the ones who looked at you and saw not who you were, but who they hoped you would become. Be good, be smart, be strong, be better than we were. Make us proud, so you tried. Not because you wanted to, but because love felt conditional. And conditional love teaches you to perform. To become whoever you need to be in order to keep belonging. To wear masks that earn praise and approval, even if they suffocate who you really are underneath. You became the good child, the achiever, the quiet one, the tough one, the peacemaker, the one who always says, I'm fine, but who taught you that you had to be fine. Who told you that your softness was weakness, that your sadness was a burden, that your truth was too much. The pressure to live up to expectations is not just external, it becomes internalized. Eventually, you don't need anyone watching you to keep performing. You do it automatically, even when you're alone, even when no one's asking anything of you. And worst of all, it becomes so familiar that you mistake the performance for your identity. You say, this is just who I am. But what if it isn't? What if your entire personality is a defense mechanism? A carefully rehearsed character built to protect you from the fear of not being accepted as you are. And what would happen, truly, if you stopped playing that role? Who would leave? Who would stay? Who would you be without the weight? Most never find out. Because the moment you stop performing, the silence gets loud. You start to feel everything you've been avoiding. The grief, the anger, the confusion, the fear of being seen. But that silence isn't your enemy. It's your return. Not to who you should be, but to who you were before they told you who to become. The mask never breaks in a single moment. It decays, slowly, quietly, one piece at a time. Not with violence, but with exhaustion. The kind of soul-deep fatigue that comes from pretending too long. Smiling when you want to scream. Performing when you want to disappear. Until one day, you wake up and realize you can't hold it anymore. Not because you're weak, but because the mask has become too heavy. It no longer fits your face. It no longer serves its purpose. It doesn't protect you, it hides you. And for the first time, you want to be seen. Not the polished version, not the strong one, the real one. But here's the thing. The real you might be a stranger, because you buried them so long ago that you've forgotten their face. Letting go of the mask means losing the identity that got you this far. The version of you that kept you safe, earned you love, helped you survive. And there's grief in that. Deep, aching grief. Because it worked. That version of you, the achiever, the peacemaker, the strong one, got you here. But now it's rotting, and you know it. The edges are peeling, the cracks are showing. And no matter how tightly you hold it, the truth leaks through. You don't have to rip it off, you just have to stop feeding it. Stop pretending, stop defending, stop polishing the lie. And when you do, something terrifying happens. You become visible, raw, unfiltered. Human people might leave. They might not like the version of you that doesn't entertain their expectations. But others will come closer, because now they can feel you. And more importantly, you can finally feel yourself. Not the idea of you, not the project, not the potential, just you. And maybe for the first time, that's enough.